Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
PA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys have got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Rui Hachimura.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, BA. Those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
League's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
And that one drops.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Pass to Reeves. Ayton inside. Zubac there. Reeves finds James. And slam dunked by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. Hachimura covering. Now the Lakers moving it up for the finish. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Harden. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Leonard finds some space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. James passes to Hachimura. Down low. From 7. And here's Doncic outside. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with JJ Redick. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Reeves. Ayton with a screen. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Harden. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic outside. Out to James. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 6.
And they're really working the paint now.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for James. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Batum outside. Outside Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers lead by 10. Doncic outside. Throws it up high. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Sanders. And the three-pointer goes.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
And here's Doncic. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And on top of that, he made a massive impact with his rebounding.
Pass to Smart. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They double-team Paul. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Here's Doncic. Kleba, screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. That one no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Clippers trail by 5. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
They've got Hayes, Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Laravia in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Harden surveying the D. Bogdanovich down low. He's covered by Laravia. Paul, shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Laravia passes to Kleber. Paul with it, picked up by Reeves. The floater, and Harden gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
Paul against Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Laravia. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Pass to Harden. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Now here's Smart. No made baskets yet. Oh, Smart drives. He's off on the layup. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Lopez. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Now Smart. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And he's gone for the lob! Lopez with the steal. And here they go. Paul, shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smart outside, 5 to shoot, pass to Kleber. Back to Smart to end the drought. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent different teams going at it.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleba. James is checked in for Reeves. And Lukadoncic subbed in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. Bogdanovich has checked in for James Harden. And it's Dunn in for Chris Paul. Now here's Doncic. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Here's Hachimura. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Oh, if you're a defender, you got to be careful when it comes to guarding Hachimura. He is clever at getting contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Leonard cashes in the 12-footer. Leonard's got 10.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. Lakers trail by 5. Here's James. Here's Hachimura. It's rebounded by Zubac. And it's the Clippers ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Some solid defense from James.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Collins. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to...
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Production from the bench is a must. The starters can't carry the load all game. Mix and match the lineup moving forward. Keep the guys fresh.
Seems like the bench needs to find some motivation. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Doncic. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. To the inside. The shot by Dunn, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
James against Zubats. Ayton. Out to James. 5 on the clock. Ayton finds James. Over Leonard. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
From 10 feet away. Harden can't hit. Lakers trail by 5. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
To the middle. Tipped. Zubats with the steal. Dunn outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Back to Doncic. And here's Reeves. Inside. And it's Hachimura missing.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him. Outside Reeves. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Looking to get back on track. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And a pause in the action. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. Lukadoncic 4th, and of course James Harden.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Brian, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. 3-pointer, Harden. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for John Collins. Batum, pass to Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Harden. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Good D by Doncic.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Spins. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Batum. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
Here's James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Clippers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
40 seconds left in the third quarter here. And there's the lob. Done with it. Yet to see a basket. And here's Harden. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
James outside. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. The shot no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead. They lead by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Austin Reeves, Maxi Kleber out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Jake Arabia, and it's Vincent in at the point. That's the Laker 5. The Clippers lead by 3. Here's Harden. Pass to Lopez. Here's Paul. Drills the elbow jumper.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Now here's Vincent. Now Hayes. Covered by Lopez. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent. Laravia outside. Off target from 3-point range. Left side Paul. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bogdanovich passes to Paul. Now Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bogdanovich, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Shot is good by Reeves.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Kleba. Smart comes in for Reeves. And lukadoncic subbed in for Vincent. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in for Batum. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Got it. Good job in the low post. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the basket by Leonard.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Smart, a screen on Paul. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Bogdanovich. Leonard outside. Not that time. Lakers trail by 4. LaRavia inside. Bogdanovich on him. Smart looking around. Hayes inside. He's guarded by Paul. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
Just a typical selfless play from Smart. He's all about team success.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Reeves is subbed in for Smart. Here's Leonard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Doncic. Zubac pulls it down. The Clippers lead by 4. Here's Leonard. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
So both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead. This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Here's Zubac. Harden outside. Takes a 3. Can't get it.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Now Ayton. Oh, no good!
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Doncic against Harden. From deep three-point land, James rips down the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
It's in!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Harden. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his time.
Doncic! It's good from beyond the arc.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's Leonard. Leonard just brushing off the contact.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure. How you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Doncic! It's money from deep.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Leonard against James. Leonard inside. Ooh, it doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind and work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always.